Hi, my name is Rachel, and I did my internship at Madison Cares in Rexburg, Idaho. Madison Cares is a nonprofit organization, and their webpage gives a description saying that it's designed to develop a mental health care system that works better for families and their loved ones. They focus on trying to make things a lot easier for families and their children that are working with various agencies, therapists, social workers, things like that. And so they just try to encourage communication between different agencies so they can get the best results for the child and the families. One way that they do that is they have what is called a wraparound meeting or group where they have the youth that they're working with and the parents, maybe the school principal, teachers, school counselor, coaches, youth group leaders, anyone who would be working with the youth in any form, and they encourage them to come so that they can talk about the strengths of the child and what they can do to help the child to achieve what they would like in their life. So they have a lot of really cool programs that help children and adolescents at varying stages of their life. I found this internship I first heard about it in the Child 325 class, and there was someone who had done her internship there, and I thought it sounded kind of cool. And then my last semester, I was taking Family 460 Child and Family Advocacy, and we took a trip over to Madison Cares and talked with some of their clinicians and some of the programs that they have there, and I think that's really when my interest was sparked and I wanted to learn more and have an experience there. So all I did was just call Jessica Gowdy, who's kind of in charge of the internships there, and I just emailed her my resume. She set up an interview with her and Janet, who's the program director, and so it's really simple. And then you do have to get fingerprinted for this internship since you're working with children and adolescents, and they need to make sure that you're okay to do so. But it was pretty simple. I had a lot of different responsibilities while there. I worked a little bit with the PAT program, Parents as Teachers, so I went to some of those visits, as well as I worked with the clinicians and just went on some of their visits. They have a little program called Coping Cat that's for the younger children who are dealing with maybe anxiety, anger issues, things like that. And so it's just a program that they do on the computer with them that helps them learn how to deal with some of those issues. And so I was able to see a few of those little meetings. A lot of my time was spent preparing activities for Celebrate Youth, a program they have in August every year. That's just for the community to come. It's a free thing. It's pretty fun. I prepared activities as well for the Discovery Camp, a summer camp, and came up with a long list of ideas for free family fun activities list for the summer. I was able to participate in the actual camps that I helped to plan some activities for. The older camp was the Discovery Camp, and that was 6th graders through 9th graders. I was just kind of a monitor there. And the summer camp was for the younger children. I worked with the kindergarten through 2nd grade. It was a social emotional camp, and we were focusing on helping the children that were there to learn how to deal with different situations, just fun activities with their friends, so they could learn to just interact with their friends better. I attended a lot of meetings. Sometimes they were just with the Madison Care staff. Sometimes they were with other people just in the community. I learned a lot of really great things through that. Once a month they had their food pantry on the 3rd Tuesday of every month, so I helped to distribute and set up for that. And then there were just a lot of other various random things. Sometimes we were cleaning the work area, just whatever was needed to make the program function better. I felt like I benefited this site through just completing whatever was given to me independently. I didn't need constant supervision, which I think is a really important thing there, because every person who's there, each staff member has a lot that they are responsible for, and so they don't have the time to be constantly watching over someone and making sure they're completing what they need to. So I was just reliable and efficient, and when I was given a project, I completed it and I did it well, so they can trust me to complete whatever it was that they gave me. And I was always there when I said I would be there, so they knew they could depend on me. I benefited a lot from this site as well. I learned so much, and I don't have enough time to talk about everything that I learned, but I think I just mostly learned how important it is that we are involved in our communities and helping the children and the families there, because they need someone who is going to help them, who's going to reach out to them. Often people don't know where to look, and it was a really wonderful experience to see the children and the families who are being helped, that there is this kind of a program available here for children to be helped so they can grow and learn and overcome their struggles. I would definitely recommend this to other students. However, I would suggest to do it during the fall or the winter semesters. I really enjoyed the visits I got to do with the clinicians, but because it was this summer, they didn't have as many visits because people are out of town. They don't have the visits that they normally do at the schools. And so it would have been a much more valuable experience in that sense if I could have done this during the school year. So that would be my only suggestion. But it's a really great place to be. The staff at Madison Cares are wonderful, and I loved working with them.